Hey guys, this is Jordan. I'm making a video about Ark to kind of show it off a little bit. Um, and I have lost some of my dinosaurs. Yeah. Um, so I was messing with some mods earlier, and one of them allows you to set your dinosaurs to wander without them moving around, which is important for some things. Um, but the point of it is that I later decided to turn off one of the mod packages that I forgot contains that specific mod. So when I came back into the game, my dinosaurs were wandering off in all different directions. Fortunately, I still have them, there's just a few of them that I can't seem to locate. Not the ones you would think either, because it's actually it's actually a couple of big ones that I'm missing. But I was gonna make a brief video to kind of show you guys around my base in progress here, which it is very much still in progress. So let's go in and have a look. There's the big doors of the dinosaurs. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Okay. So here's two of my raptors, and I had them all lined up before they ran away, but whatever. The raptors, as you can see, they're pretty cool. They have feathers and stuff like that. Hey, look at you. Hello. As you can see from this one, they do have saddles. You can ride them. Yep. Doop, doop. That one right there, that is called, the one that's called Nano over there, that is a dodo. A lot of these names are just placeholder names, but some of them I like Oxide I think he's gonna say, but, Nano maybe not so much. You can always rename them, stuff like that. Oh, if you want to get a look at my character, this is her right now. She's kind of, her hair's kind of grown out all over the place. You can get an item that will let you cut your hair, but I haven't done that yet because I don't watch my character that often. So, yeah. Alright, so moving on, we have Sheila, another one of my raptors. Raptors are really good, no matter what you're doing. They're good to, they follow, you know, you can get them to follow you around, to kind of act as your guard dogs. Probably for newer people, you're going to end up with the Dilophosaurs that I'll show you in a minute. But raptors, having a couple of raptors along is always a good insurance policy. There's Carrie, who is a Carnotaurus, which I think I read in a paper somewhere that their arms actually do sit like that. I mean, that just, I feel like that just lends a little bit more credence to the whole feathered bird thingy, maybe. I don't know, it just seems kind of weird that their arms are lost and out of the way like that. This is actually the female of a Megaloceros, which is known as Irish elk. I'll go show you a male in a second. They are one of the largest deer to have ever lived. Oh yeah, the dinosaurs do poop. You use that to fertilize your crops and stuff like that. This here is a Dilophosaur. And I'm going to go ahead and level it so you can get a good look at its display, because it is very much a Jurassic Park dinosaur. Yep, see, there you go. Raptor Red, another raptor for me. Thylacryleo, I just trained this one, that's why it doesn't have a name yet. Or tamed it. And, I originally thought, you know, because it has Leo in the name and everything, I was just like, some type of lion. But then I looked at the claws and the face, and I realized it's got to be some kind of marsupial. So I looked it up, and it actually is a marsupial. It's apparently one of Australia's. It is the largest mammalian predator of its time, and definitely the largest marsupial carnivore. I was gonna say murderer, but that's way too harsh a word. Anyway, another Dilophosaur. As you can see, they come in different colors. Those are probably the ones, like I said, that you're gonna end up starting off with as far as your predators, protectors, that kind of thing. Um, they're pretty nifty. They spit acid. They'll attack things pretty viciously for you, and they like, you know, and it's kind of fun to get them to all travel in groups. Let's see here. Ah. Oh. Thank you. Anyway, there's the male. The male Megaloceros. That's a white one, obviously. There's other colors of them. He's standing on a rock, kind of weird, but you know. Whoop. Okay. This here is Doedicurus, or Doedicurus, however you want to say it. Note, I've only really read most of these guys' names before. Like, I am a fan of dinosaurs and everything, but most of the time I've only come across these guys' names in books and not in usual, like, you know, not in spoken form, so I don't know how to pronounce a lot of them. Anyway, this is a Doedicurus, and what the purpose it serves in Ark is to shove me out of the way. Come back here. Okay. Alright. Doedicurus, you let him wander around your camp. This one's a girl. And they will gather stone for you, which is what you use for crafting things. Alright, you can continue on your way now. This... I forgot what that one's called. Hang on. I mean, I know it's called May, obviously, that's what I named it. But, let's see here. It is a... Moschops. They're another gathering type. You let them wander around your base and they just kind of gather resources for you. This should be pretty familiar to anybody who's seen Dinosaur, the CG animated movie. It is... Oh no! Okay. So anyway, this is an Iguanodon. I'm gonna have to go check on some of my animals, because apparently one of them just died. But anyway, this is an Iguanodon. They're really pretty, and I actually really like their animations. They look, I mean, they look and feel like so much like a horse, really. Turns their head, turns their head. They're just really kind of elegant looking, and I like them. I didn't really, like, appreciate them as I mean, compared to, like, sauropods and stuff, because I absolutely adore sauropods, but, this game has changed that a little bit. Ooh, night is falling. I'm losing light. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna run through the rest of this. This is Elbus. He is a Beelzebuffa. As you can see up at the top there, between above the level there. They're a very large frog. That's all I got on that one. I know, I don't have information on all of these, I'm sorry. Here's a Parasaurolophus. I've named this one Mint. I gotta show you my favorite one though, because I do have a favorite. Shh. Okay. This is Mighty, who is a Compy. Look at how pretty he is. And it's hard to see it, but he's actually more of a white color. But the lighting right now is like, you know, I'm losing light. So, oop, oop. I've got 2 more wanderers. This is a baby. Disable wandering. Just stop. Access the inventory, make sure he has meat. Okay, good. That one and the other one that's wandering around right here are Dimorphodons. And here's the cool thing. See that it says pick up there? Yeah, pick them up and put them on my shoulder. Now just walk around with me. Okay, as you can see, this base is very unfinished. I've only got a couple of the essentials there right now. I've got a kind of a house right there. I've got kind of some foundation going here. This is actually a ruin that you can come across that has nifty little bits of lore in it, because they don't really tell you much when you start off. You wake up on the shore of a beach with an implant in your arm. Let me see. Yeah, you see that little like gem there on the inside of my wrist? That's actually in my arm. That's not part of my armor. And you have no idea why. And as you go around exploring things, you begin to find out little bits and pieces of about the world and the animals in it. Anyways, you learn that they do address that these animals aren't supposed to be living together at the same time. For example, Thylacoleo, a mammal, did not live at the same time as this giant brontosaur right here, who I've named Layla. But I like that they, address that, because that is something that a lot of people, or certain people, I guess, might have a problem with. And it's just a way of going like, hey guys, it's deliberately kind of like this. Plus, it's kind of, I mean, I'm all for realism, but when you're talking about a game, I do enjoy a game where I can see like all of the dinos. So, let me see if I can't get. Oh, it's dark. Okay. I really want to show you this guy, so I'll show him to you in the daytime at some point. But he's my absolute favorite. His colors do not come out all that well at night. I'll go ahead and tell him to stop. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this until daylight comes back up.